What's going on, YouTube? This is What Would Josh Do, and this is a super exciting unboxing because I don't have a clue what is in here. Also, this is my first video being shot on my S25 Ultra, so let's do this. Let's get to the unboxing and figure out what is in here together. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is CUKTECH. I don't really know how to say that, so I'm probably butchering it. They reached out to me and I said yes. It was a while ago, so I kind of forgot. But they sent me a couple different things. So they sent me this GAN charger, 100 watt, pretty cool. Includes the USB-C cable. And there's all the specifications and data on the back of it. And this is a much smaller charger at 65 watts. It's going to be a GAN fast charger, 65 watt. So it's got two Type-C ports. It'll do 20 volts to 3.25 amps. So pretty cool. And then we got the power bank. So I guess we'll start with just opening these up, getting these out of the way. Maybe, if I'm smart enough to figure out how to open the packaging. All right, so we have like some instruction booklet here. We've got the little power brick, and yeah, so it's just a little guy. That's a little guy. So it's got some stuff on the back here. Probably going to be all the same stuff that you saw on the box. Some safety listings. It's got some fold-out prongs, and it's got a USB-C port. So this one clearly is going to be more powerful. These two are together, and this one's like separate, as you can tell here. So together, separate. Plus it has a little computer icon. So yeah, it looks like 45 watts plus 20 watts. So C1 is going to give you better stats there. And there you go. So C1 is going to be that port that's separate that we were talking about. And C2 is going to be the one right next to A2. So you'll want to use C1 as like your primary, like tablets, laptops, game devices, stuff like that. And then you want to use C2 and USB-A if you have like smaller things. Let's take a look at this guy real quick. All right, so instruction booklet, Type-C charger, and a pretty nice cable. Looks like it's going to be 3 feet, or about that, 2 or 3 feet maybe. It's branded. This one actually appears to be a smaller booklet. So the top port's going to be USB-A, the middle one is going to be C2, and the bottom one's going to be C1. So here it's saying C1, the bottom one is going to be your like heavy duty port. So like laptops, you know, ROG Ally X, Steam Deck, stuff like that. And then your top one and the middle one are going to be more for phones, tablets, and stuff like that. We've got some specifications there. And yeah, let's take a look at this real quick. It's a pretty nice looking charger there. USB-A, this one, and this one. This one's going to be your primary. You'll want to use this one and then use the other two if you're using that one. So it says GAN 100 watt power adapter, and then we have some data here. So there's some more information. Nothing here on the top. Sides, that, we already read that. Nothing there, nothing there. Okay. Then we got the little fold out prongs. So it's going to sit in there, and the cables are going to hang down this way. And then most importantly, the thing that, you know, I'm sure most of you are here for is going to be the power bank. So let's take a look at this thing. It's 20,000 mAh, 140 watt single port maximum output, 165 watt ultra fast self-charging. That's actually pretty nuts. And then a whole lot of data here on the back of it. And then we have some safety listings. Nothing on the side. The front, we have a picture of the unit. Nothing here. We got the model. This is the 15 Ultra. This is the fancy. And then we have like the UPC. All right, let's friggin', man, I've heard so many good things about this. One of my friends on Discord was saying that this is a really, really good power bank. So I was definitely intrigued. They did provide these to me for free. I'm not being paid to make this video though, but it comes with a case, or at least mine did. Comes with a pretty nice cable. It is branded, so there you go. And then here we've got the most important thing. We've got the power bank. So here's the front of it. Some sort of light or something there maybe, I don't know. And then it says CUKTECH There's some sort of like screen protector on it. Yeah, right here. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that on just because I am. Nothing here. Nothing here except something here. So yeah, 70.56 watt hours or 72 watt hours, whatever. Airline safe. And then here you've got some specs on the battery. So I'll let you pause that and read that stuff for yourself. And then some safety listings. And we got the ports. Yeah, that's the important part. It says 15 Ultra. We've got the USB 3 out. The USB 1 in and out 2. Oh, so yeah, 2 in and outs. Okay, so both ports can do in. And I've got to go to my office now and record from there. All right, so now we're in the office and we're going to run some tests and see and do some things. But we're going to connect this charger and then we're going to connect this. Let's switch this around. Nah, we'll keep it like that. And then connect that. We're gonna hook up a USB tester and then connect the power bank. And right away, we see some really good information there. So yeah, we're pulling 100 watts from the wall and the power bank gives us a lot of information on it. And that doesn't look great. So I'm gonna fill that up. Oh, that's okay. That's a lot better. Oh, this is a button. Oh. So long press. USB-C 1 supports self-charging. Cool. So then we can change it to output. There we go. Yeah, see, now it's going to only output. Man, that is game-changing. That is awesome. And we can make it towards it will not output, it will only input. I'm going to switch it back to input and output. And then, yeah, that's freaking awesome. That is, wow. Okay, keep screen on, yes. And yeah, it shows 92 watts, 4.8 amps, 19.2 volts. So that's C, and then C2 would show up here, and then USB-A would show up here. That's massive. All right, so let's use that other one here. So this one's gonna go to C1. That's gonna be the more powerful one. This is gonna go to C2. That's gonna be the less powerful one. Oh, beast mode activated. That's awesome. That's a really cool animation. 155 watts. Wow. This is one of my fastest charging power banks. Wow. That's actually nuts. And that's a super cool animation. So yeah, this thing's gonna charge in no time at all because we're drawing 105 from this one and 68 from this one. There's some loss. It's converting AC to DC. So that's why the testers are great, but it'd be hard to show you. That's super cool though. What all can we view at this screen? So yeah, here, oh, look at this. I am absolutely loving this thing so far. So here we can see that we got 92 watts coming in on C1, and on C2 we've got 62 watts coming in. C1's producing 4.8 amps for 19.2 volts, and C2 is producing 3.2 amps for 19.5 volts. Can we find a USB-A cable anywhere? I don't know if I have one. Those things are becoming extinct. All right, so I'm gonna plug up a USB-A. Let's plug up some, all right, so using the USB-A, we're charging our our microphone at 7.8 watts. And then here, it also says that. So look at this, we're still getting 155 watts of input, and we're getting 7 watts of output. That's actually pretty crazy. All right, I'm gonna let this thing charge. Oh, I just saw that. So yeah, 21 minutes until it's fully charged. That's crazy. I wonder if it can hold that. I'm very curious. Well, alrighty then. Oh, I gotta turn the lights on. So this thing's fully charged, 100% charged, and these are done. So, all right, I first want to test what all this guy can do. Oh shoot, did I turn it on? I did, okay. So we're gonna go to charging protocols, be ready, and see what we see. Wow, that's some new stuff that I haven't seen before. So quick charge 3, 5912 standard, and then PD. So we've got PPS at, wow, I've never seen more than 5 amps. That's 6 amps. What the frick? Okay. I don't know what XIAOMI. That's interesting. All right. And then let's test the other smaller one here and see what that can do. That also says XIAOMI or XIAOMI. So same thing here. We got 5912. Then we have PPS up to 4 amps or 3.25 amps. 20 volts, 3.25 amps. That's very interesting. Okay. And now we're going to run the test on the power bank and see what this says. Let's go. I'm impressed, man. That sucker charged quick. And I was making another video, so I'm not sure if it ever throttled or anything, but we'll see in the time lapse. Oh, so here it says XIAOMI as well. All right, whoa, okay. Yeah, this is a 140 watt cable that it comes with. Okay, so yes, 5 to 20 volts at 3 amps, or 28 volts at 5 amps. 5 volts, 11 to 11 volts at 6 amp. Like, just so much here, jeez. And then let's change it to port 2 and see what we see there. All right, so yeah, 65 watts on that one. So there you go. PPS 5 to 11 at 5 amps or 5 to 20 volts at 4.5 amps. So yeah, that'll charge your Samsung super fast. And it'll charge other phones even faster. Plug up the iPhone real quick. It says Apple 6 amp cable. So yeah, when you plug up the iPhone, it says Apple 6 amp cable. And then 15 volts to 3 amps. And your phone's at 40%, so it's not quite, dead. Meaning, like, if it was at 20% or 10%, it would supercharge. But still, we're getting more than 30 watts. That's pretty awesome. It'll charge the iPhone really quick. And then I'm currently filming this on my S25 Ultra. So what I'm going to do is plug it up. And then, yeah, we see Samsung PPS. So let's go ahead and see that animation again. Unplug it, plug it back in. Samsung 6 amp cable. And yeah, we're able to super fast charge our Samsung. This power bank is pretty freaking impressive. So on the left, we're charging up the S25 Ultra. And on the right, we're charging up the iPhone 16 Pro Max. And yeah, we're able to do both of those things very quickly. All right, so I haven't posted this video yet. I'm working on it, and I connected up my iPhone 16 Pro Max and my S25 Ultra, and it's actually crazy how fast it's charging. And then here we're gonna plug up the ROG Ally X, and yeah, so now we're playing our game, and as you can see, we're charging it at 30 watts. This device is at 100% battery, but we're getting 30 watt turbo mode just fine. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and plug up the tablet here. It's a M4 iPad Pro. All right, and yeah, we can charge this thing at a very good speed, up to 45 watts. It's gonna be more like 30, but still. And this thing can still get up to 100 watts, because this is a 140 altogether output. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, now, so we're still charging the tablet at, it's 38 watts at the moment, and I'm driving without looking at where I'm going, so I'm looking at my tablet. And now I'm stuck, but this thing's drawing 70 watts right now from the power bank. So if we're charging this thing at 70 watts and our tablet at 38 watts, we can go for 34 minutes at this current rate. And it'll tell you here that we're drawing 71 for the ROG Ally X, and we're drawing 35, sometimes 36 to the tablet. So this is awesome. This power bank is extremely powerful, and the fact that it can charge at 160 freaking watts is crazy. I love the animation for beast mode. I love that it says Samsung or Apple or, I love that it knows what it's being plugged into. That's freaking awesome. I can safely say this is definitely one of my most unique and fastest and capable 20K power banks. Now, let's check one last thing before I end this longer video. So we'll connect up the C2, and that says 65 watts right now. So then we're gonna plug up the power bank to the charger here. All right, so now This is showing that it's pulling 100 watts from the wall. It's putting 96 watts into the power bank, and the power bank's still pushing out 60 watts. So we're still hitting that 30 watt turbo mode just fine. Oh man, this thing is crazy. That I didn't expect to have 100 watts of input and 65 watts of output. That's actually nuts. And then if I show the power bank, this explains it all in better detail. So it's at 86.96%. It's putting in 92 and it's taking out 65. So we're actually going to fully charge this battery at this current rate. We're putting in more than we're taking out, which is great. So in 32 minutes, this battery will be full. This is amazing. So say you're somewhere where you have access to a power outlet. You can plug this into the power outlet, plug this into your gaming console, and you can be charging your gaming console while you're charging the battery in here off of one output. That's pretty awesome. So far, this power bank gets a recommendation from me. I'm gonna have a link to this thing in the description below if you wanna pick up one of these for yourself, as well as the wall charger here or the smaller guy here. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. This is What Would Josh Do? And I'm out.